How's it going, guys? It's the Peruvian trucker back with another video. I'm coming at you from a picnic area in the middle of nowhere, Texas, with no hours and no bathrooms. This will be fun. So actually I have like 25 minutes left on my 11-hour drive clock, and there is a town about 25 to 30 miles away with truck parking and a restaurant and amenities. But I chose to park here in the middle of nowhere for 3 reasons. One, in order to get there I would have had to drive a couple mile an hour faster. So like 62, 63 mile an hour to get there. And I am committed to my 57 mile an hour speed. 2, that place where I could have parked about 30 miles south from where I'm at has a burger restaurant. And I love burgers. I don't want to spend any money. I forced myself to stay here and save money. And 3, which is the most important, of course, is that I had to give the haters something to latch onto. Bad trip planning, I guess. I'm really committed to driving 57 miles an hour. Getting to this spot with truck parking and getting to a different parking spot would have meant me driving faster, messing with my fuel economy, which has been rising. I'm on this load that I picked up in Grandview, Washington, going to San Antonio, Texas, and I've been watching my fuel economy pick up as I've been getting... Oh, we have some visitors. Hey guys, so I'm back in the truck. Another reason why I parked here instead of going to a truck stop was because I knew that there was going to be people there, and this place was perfect for me to just get out of the truck and walk around with the camera and do my thing. And I'm not gonna lie, the moment that biker showed up, it threw me off. Introverted life. So of course I turned off the camera. I had a nice conversation with him for like 2 seconds. I asked him how long he had been driving, like for the day. He thought I asked him how long he had been driving in life. So he told me that he'd been driving over 25 years. I asked him like, now today, and he's like, well, I took off from Dallas earlier today. He's heading to Amarillo, which is like a 300-mile drive. And the bike looked comfortable, but it's like 100 degrees outside right now. So, I mean, he's doing what he loves, so good for him. But what I was saying before he showed up, I picked up this load in Grandview, Washington a couple days ago. Picked up Sunday. Today is Wednesday. And it's not scheduled to deliver until Friday, day after tomorrow, but I'm already 350 miles away. So I'm trying to deliver it a day early tomorrow and get ahead, while having done 57 miles an hour the entire trip. It's like 2,120 miles. And for those who feel compelled to tell me that I didn't trip plan, and that's why I'm stuck in this predicament at this picnic area with no amenities, you're wrong. They actually the route that they had for me from Grandview, Washington to San Antonio was through Salt Lake City, down to Moab, through New Mexico, through the mountains, and I know better. I know that I could just take, that I could have just taken 84 down to 80 west to Cheyenne, and then down through Denver and 287, avoiding a bunch of 2-lane mountain roads that were going to just slow me down and kill my fuel economy, which is what I did. And it was only 20 miles more. And of course, the fuel economy savings can't even be calculated. But I digress. As I mentioned in the title of the video, I'm no longer looking to train. And it has nothing to do with Prime. It's more of a personal decision. It's been about 2.5 weeks since I dropped off the last student, or removed the last student out of my truck. And in those 2.5-3 weeks, I've been asked to train twice. The first one was about 2 weeks ago. I delivered a load in Cedar Falls, Iowa, at a Target distribution center. And my fleet manager asked me if I could train someone from PSD. And I misread it. I thought that he was asking me to pick someone up fresh from PSD to train, and I was very excited and I said yes. But in communicating with my fleet manager, it turns out that it was for me to train someone through PSD and TNT. Unfortunately, in order to do that, you have to drive for 2 years with Prime in order to be eligible for PSD. So I am not eligible for that. We clarified that, and that fizzled out. And, you know, since then, until just 2-3 days ago, I've really been appreciating my alone time in the truck. More so than before I had the one trainee. I've gained like a new appreciation for it. It's hard to explain. And I'm trying to make the most of my time on the truck, you know, like I started a new workout routine. I'm trying to stay consistent with my workouts. I'm taking supplements. I'm trying to be as healthy as I can with my meals. And trying to watch my sleep. I'm enjoying watching movies, playing guitar, playing my video games, and you know, I was looking forward to train, and I'm still looking forward to it, honestly. But then I watched Jim C's video where he broke down how much money he made while training. And I didn't want to make it about the money because, as I mentioned in the last video, or the second last video, it wasn't entirely about the money for me. I wanted to give someone the great experience that I had while training, and I find myself in a position where I can take that risk. I am making good money solo, and I'm advancing towards my goals, so I figured that it was better to try it now. So if I knew that wasn't going to work out, I can just write that off and focus on other things. Well, all the positives that I've mentioned of me being by myself in the truck, combined with this newfound appreciation, combined with the information that Jim C provided on how it really isn't worth it, combined with the fact that at this point in time in September, if I were to take another trainee, I will more than likely be with them through the winter or through part of the winter, which is something that I was trying to avoid. I just don't feel like doing it. You know, and I'm sorry for everybody that's been commenting, asking me to train them. I was trying to avoid that too. I actually wanted to go through the training process as any other prime employee or prime lease operator would go through. You know, I want it to be normal. And you know, I did it, and that's how it went. And I've made my decision, I guess. Another reason why I didn't want to necessarily train someone from YouTube was because it is a hard job. Like, I mean, I love this job, and I do it with a smile on my face. But the people that watch my videos, like, may get a different expectations from what the job really is. I try to make it as real as I can with my videos, and I hope that that's the case, that people see that. But I was just afraid to not meet expectations if I were to try training someone that knows me from YouTube, and that's why I didn't take that route. But anyway, that's that. And let me know in the comments what you think about what I'm saying. I'm actually genuinely curious. I enjoy interacting with you guys regardless. So now that I've decided that I won't be training until more than likely March or April of next year, if ever, you know, I'm looking at other things. I mentioned that at the end of the last video, that I was going to, you know, focus on other plans that I had. And I looked into other options, maybe buying a pedigree truck. I don't know if I will make a video about that. I would like to, but that also fizzled out. I didn't really see that much of a benefit taking that path. So I'm going to stay in my lease truck right now. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. I am making money. I am advancing towards my goals. I was looking into options that would get me to my goals faster. And so far, this seems like the best option, between the convenience of being by myself, blasting music without having to worry about someone else in the truck, just enjoying my freedom without compromise. I'm looking into maybe getting a pet. I'm not sure if a dog or a cat just yet. Maybe when I go home for Thanksgiving, I'll go to a shelter and look into that. And that's something that I wouldn't be able to do if I trained either. So there's a lot of positives, and especially, and I'm looking forward to them. So that's that for now. Because I'm appreciating my alone time, I'm taking more of a relaxed approach towards the videos, meaning that, I mean, usually I try to upload every Sunday. I don't know how it's going to go, how it's going to work going forward. I'm going to try to stay consistent because I like to take you guys on the journey. And I actually have a couple of ideas on some videos, so be on the lookout. And once again, guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you made it to this part of the video, I really appreciate anyone that watches and comments my videos. It doesn't matter who you are. I appreciate every single input. Even if you're a hater, you know, you give me a reason to piss you off. No, seriously. You know, I really enjoy reading all the comments, good or bad, because I know how YouTube is. And that's it, I guess. I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and that you have a great week. And I will catch you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.
Can I have your attention on stage, please? I have all the way from Houston, Texas, the dog and Jordan. They're trying our 72-ounce steak challenge. They got 1 hour only, these 4.5 pounds of Texas top sirloin, a baked potato, 3 fried shrimp, a salad, and a roll. If they give up, if they stand contest will be over, but either way it is, these fellas ain't leaving hungry. You